All right, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to talk about the Tesla Model 3 and actually how there's a rumor now that it's going to get redesigned under a new project name, and it's coming up, I guess, relatively soon, which is kind of sucks because I've been telling people to wait till January now to buy a Tesla, and because I'm waiting till January to buy possibly a Model Y. But now that this whole Model 3 news and rumors and all that stuff is coming out, maybe it might be even better to wait. But that's the thing with Tesla, or even just like an iPhone, right? It's like an endless waiting thing of new features on and on and on. But today we're going to talk about the new project Highland. I guess my thoughts on it, and what I think they're most likely going to do, because of a couple of things that were pointed out in the article and what they might actually follow. But it sounds like there's going to be a new 2023, well, if it's late 2023, that's going to be a 2024 actually Model 3, a Tesla Model 3 that's going to be completely redesigned or refreshed or whatever. And my thoughts exactly on it. But welcome back to the stream and the video, and let's roll that intro. All right, so welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla or selling your Tesla for the most possible value, or even getting really good financing rates. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. All right, so the Model 3. Model 3 has been out for a bit, right? I mean, we can probably go back to it like 2018. So here's a price history tracker when it first actually came out. So it actually came out April 1st of 2018 is the actual start date when you could actually take reservations and stuff, and it started at $49,000. I remember back then they were like talking about like a $35,000 Tesla Model 3, and they finally did come out with one in I guess 2019, February of 2019, like a year-ish later or under a year later, but then it quickly disappeared, and now the cheapest one, of course, we all know this, is $48,000. But Tesla Model 3 has largely been unchanged, like of course a little here and there refreshes, so it makes sense, right? The Model 3 is almost what, 4 or 5 years old now. So if these rumors are correct, and this is the rumor I was actually talking about, so actually it was posted by a ton of people this morning. So here's a post by electric.co. Tesla Model 3 redesign is codenamed Project Highland, and it's supposed to come out late 2023, sources say. So that means if it comes out late 2023, we know this, right? Tesla changes model years around October to November, even late December. So if it comes out in late 2023, it's going to be a 2024 Tesla Model 3 with the refreshes and all that stuff. But what's interesting with this is that they said, quote, our focus of the redesign and codename Highland is to reduce the number of components and complexity in the interior of the Model 3 while focusing on features that Tesla buyers value, including the display, according to people who are, of course, made not to be announced. And so this makes sense, right? They've got to be working on some sort of big refresh and redesign, because Tesla Model 3 was their number one like hot car and hot selling car, and then of course it became the Model Y. So they got to refresh it, and if they can refresh it, people might switch back, or of course people might come to the brand, especially if they can make it even cheaper with that. So of course there's a ton of places that were posting different versions of this same article, but basically the end of the day is they're trying to cut costs, production costs, and of course boost this appeal of, quote, this 5-year-old sedan. So it's funny, right? Because there's a lot of competition coming to the market. Here's another tweet about Tesla's improving will start developing an improved Model 3. I think they're actually already developing this. It's going to come out maybe late next year to, distract people maybe. And then of course our good, I don't know if we'll call him friend, but someone I subscribe to on Twitter a lot, Sawyer Merritt, talking about how basically it's the codename Highland project for the Model 3. And let's see if there's anything else which could assume changes to the Model 3 exterior and powertrain performance. I mean, how much faster can you actually get for a Model 3? That'd be absolutely insane. But of course, all Tesla rumors, but I think there's definitely some truth. And so that makes this question, right? Like, what are they actually going to do to the Tesla Model 3 to make it different? And this is what we do know, right? We can take a look at the Model S interior, and this is the old one, and then they switched to basically match the Model 3 and the Model Y with the yoke steering wheel, the horizontal screen, kind of like flush within the dash, There's a screen on this side here, right in front of the steering wheel. So, I mean, they're probably going to largely copy this, right? They want to streamline, so they'll just give everybody a yoke, maybe even take the steering wheel away, save on all the costs, but definitely, hopefully make that, screen flush with, or even maybe extend it, even connect it like a lot of other manufacturers are doing. But I think what they're really going to do is they're going to make the back seat of the Model 3 a lot nicer. There's already a screen in the Model S. They might try and copy that, but I'm sure, I don't know if you guys have seen, but there's a BMW i7. Of course, this is like flagship level, like 100K plus, but I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there's a BMW i7 with a literal like huge widescreen TV in the back of the back seat. So like, of course, this is like ultra luxury and stuff, but if Tesla could put this in a Model 3, like a flip out screen or something, that'd be insane. Or even like the i7 has little screens in like the door handles like this right here. If they can do any of this, because if they think that customers want the screens, which, I mean, we do, right? We want more screens, the better for our friends in the backseat that can control stuff or open or control climates and all that stuff. But I mean, it's just pretty cool. I think I more so like the integrated dash look with like one dash going across the whole front, kind of like this. I mean, I think that has a really nice look to it, but definitely some super interesting stuff. I mean, really good bullish for Tesla, because we got a lot of exciting things coming next year for Tesla. We've got the tax credit potentially coming back or not. We have potentially now a brand new 2023 Tesla Model 3 the refresh and redesign coming back. We've got the Model Y, in all its glory with new suspension and also potentially a tax credit. And then of course we have the S and the X, which of course low volume. And of course, the biggest thing of all is that, elusive Cybertruck. Is that happening next year? Because that's also supposed to happen at the end of the year with its 1.2 million pre-orders and all that stuff. But definitely some interesting thought. I mean, what are your guys' thoughts? Like, are you guys waiting for this Model 3? Like now, I mean, it kind of just throws a wrench into it. I mean, but the thing with Tesla, you can always forever wait for the newest and greatest thing. It's just constantly they're improving their vehicles. So I would say just still get one maybe in January and then just sell it and then get into another one. I mean, of course you might lose some money on that, but well, who knows, right? All right, so let's get in some comments. Wookie Cookies, welcome back. Tuned in late. No worries, you're here. I love it. Furhan, the $1 million question. Do I take delivery in a month? Or do I wait now? So are you saying like, do you buy now or take delivery in a month? Also feel like it's going to be stripped down and cheaper. I think they're going to keep a balance of it. They're going to reduce costs on it and also like make it look a little bit better, but it's always going to be balanced. I mean, if you've driven a 2018 Model 3 to now like a 2022, you'll feel like it feels more solid. The build quality is there, even though it's probably the same materials or maybe even cheaper materials. It's just the way it's built together feels like a lot better. But yeah, that's the question. Do you take delivery now? That's tough. That's tough. I mean, I recommend, it depends on your price book. How much difference are you between the current price and do you want that tax credit, or do you need a car now, or do you have good financing now? It depends. Or if you have a 2023 with all the different options and all that stuff, then it might be worth it as well. But definitely some interesting stuff with the brand new Model 3 Project Highland coming out, and my expectations of it, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. I mean, Tesla, they do decent jobs with refreshing and updating their vehicles. I love the 2021 Model S refresh and the 2022 Model X refresh. They did really good jobs with that, and that's like kind of the last Tesla I want, this Model X refresh, but hopefully one day. But thanks for watching this video. Please hit that like if you enjoy it. Check out my Calendly link down below in the description if you're interested. You can actually schedule a one-on-one call to ask me any questions about buying a Tesla, and I'll hit that like if you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.